Hello! Welcome back to my channel exJW Tower Down. In this video, I will reveal something about the Watchtower that will leave you speechless. The Watchtower is robbing its members. The Watchtower is no longer living up to its arrogant confidence in Jehovah. The leaders have always accused other religions of creating schemes to raise funds from their members, and that the Watchtower prided itself on relying on voluntary donations to maintain its operational organization, and that a lack of funds would indicate that Jehovah is signaling the work to stop. But is this the reality we are seeing today? The Watchtower is an organization and needs funds to operate. And since it is technically a non-profit organization, it requires support from donors to stay alive, as long as it is dedicated to providing services to needy communities. The Watchtower claims that its focus as an NGO is to promote biblical education to make people good citizens. All right, that's understandable. It also claims to support people during natural disasters. However, this is not entirely true. In the case of natural disasters, the Watchtower is only concerned with checking if its members have been directly affected. If no one has been affected, it does not provide any support to others. In other words, it takes advantage of natural disasters to pretend to show love to its members when, in fact, it is merely fulfilling its legal duty as a charitable organization, even though this charity is limited to its members. But what if an individual or a family in the congregation is facing financial difficulties for food, housing, or health care? Will the Watchtower support them in these cases as well? The clear and direct answer is no. In these cases, the Watchtower advises that the relatives of these individuals take the initiative to care for them. If they cannot, then other members of the congregation should show personal love by supporting these individuals. However, the elders should not use congregation funds for this purpose. If the congregation members do not have resources to support those in need, the elders are instructed to check if these needy members can seek assistance from the government or any other organization, even if it's religious, as long as it doesn't involve becoming part of it. The Organized Book Chapter 12, paragraph 14 states, "Older or infirm ones should receive assistance from their children, grandchildren, or other close relatives. At times, material assistance is available through governmental or social programs, so relatives or others may help the needy one to apply for such assistance. A situation might arise in which it becomes necessary for the congregation as a whole to consider providing some form of assistance to certain needy brothers and sisters who have a long history of faithful service. If there are no family members or other relatives to assist such ones and no adequate assistance from government agencies is available, the body of elders can make appropriate recommendations to provide some help. Christians consider it a privilege to share their material possessions with those in need. Look at how much hypocrisy is coming from the Watchtower. This organization only cares about seeing its members in meetings and receiving monthly preaching reports. Now, whether a person has eaten or not, that doesn't interest them. And know that other members of the congregation will only offer personal support after verifying if the individual attended all the meetings and participated regularly. In other words, to be supported, you have to have friends and be an active member. Otherwise, you're on your own. Returning to the topic of theft. In what way is the Watchtower stealing from its members? It does so by demanding annual donation resolutions to be sent monthly by the congregations. What does this mean? This means that in addition to the donations that come in monthly for worldwide work, the resolution requires elders to take a certain amount from the congregation funds to send to Bethel. Each Bethel decides the average amount each publisher should contribute to this resolution. This is a way of robbing the congregations as it forces them to send double donations, one voluntary and the other forced by the resolution. In reality, by forcing resolutions through letters, the Watchtower contradicts its own guidance stated in the book Organized, Chapter 12, paragraph 6, which says, in part, money contributed is first of all used to pay for the operation and upkeep of the Kingdom Hall. The body of elders may decide that some of the money could be sent to the local branch office of Jehovah's Witnesses for use in furthering the worldwide work. A resolution to this effect would be adopted by the congregation. As you can see, this guidance from the governing body itself shows that resolutions should be optional and not mandatory. In fact, the Watchtower has realized that people have been putting more money into the congregation funds box for expenses than into the box for worldwide work. So, they enforce resolutions to ensure they receive money anyway. This policy is burdening many congregations with limited resources. In my experience, I've noticed that in many congregations with low cash flow, the elders even contribute their own money if the congregation hasn't raised enough, and they do this out of fear. This policy would make sense for congregations that receive a lot of money in the congregation funds box and should be exempt for congregations with low cash flow. However, the Watchtower doesn't care. It's creating various construction and video production projects and expects these projects to be financed by its members, even if they won't benefit in any way. Folks, share this video so that many may wake up and leave the Watchtower, for it's the great Babylon that is falling. Use your hard-earned money to take care of your families and fulfill your dreams. Stop supporting the sick leaders of the Watchtower. Please do not support the Watchtower in any way. It has fallen and will disappear soon. Thank you very much for your attention. Like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe to receive more videos to come. Take care. See you soon.